So this next one is called Single and Happy. I actually have a conversation with a lot of kids I work with who know me. The conversations often start like this. They ask me, wide-eyed, wide-mouthed, wondering, why aren't you married, Mr. Kyle? As if my solo life is a riddle missing its last clue, as if joy only jingles from a wedding band, as if fulfillment shows up wearing matching rings and matching sweaters. I laugh, that practice, polite kind of laugh, but somewhere deep in my chest, where old hopes and heavy sighs live, I ache for them, because they swallowed sweetened stories whole, they drank maybe fairy tales down like Kool-Aid, happily ever after, never said happily ever alone. They were taught, whispered to by bedtime books and movies and weddings and well-meaning aunties, that if you're single, you must be sad, you must be missing, you must be waiting. Who fed them that fiction? Who stitched that fear into the scenes of growing up? Was it grandma's China set advice? Was it Hollywood rolling the credits after the first kiss? Was it every love song stuck on repeat playing the same tired tune? It's like the compass of joy only points toward a partner, but me, I don't need a +1 to feel complete. In friendship, I find bridges that hold even in storms. Each, hey, just checking on you. Each, you good? That doesn't need a big answer. Each laugh that lingers like light in a quiet room. That's a love story too. Our hearts strung together like roots gripping tight beneath the concrete. Who decided friends and family weren't enough? Who planted that lie so deep it grew into gospel? Maybe it was whispered at family tables, or tucked into bedtime tales, or hummed through late night radio songs that forgot to mention, you are already enough. I tell them, I'm not lonely, but don't you feel sad, they ask. Like sadness is stitched into my shadow. No, I feel full. I feel freedom rumbling in my ribs. I've learned to love the thunder of my own heartbeat, the way my thoughts twirl and two-step like dancers in a daydream. I'm not a puzzle missing a piece. I'm not lonesome, I'm limitless. I soar through open skies, no leash, no net, a bird who built his own wing, a painter with an untouched canvas, flinging bold colors into places nobody else thought to touch. Each morning hands me a fresh palette, and I paint in colors loud enough to wake the sleepy parts of me. Little ones, listen close. Romance is a story, not the story. Love speaks in more than one language. It's the friend who consoles you when you're hurting, the mentor who sees the gift in you never knew was there, the teacher who is committed to making you a better person, not just a better student, the grandparents that believe the best about you. One day you'll figure out happiness doesn't flash like a diamond. Sometimes it hums soft and steady in moments you almost miss. Happiness is knowing you are whole, with or without a hand to hold. And to the grown-ups, why do we cast aloneness like a shadow when it's a garden growing wild in sunlight? Why do we crown romance with gold and treat singleness like silver that never shines? Let's change the story. Being alone isn't empty, it's rich, it's wild, it's a harvest, a garden where the soul stretches out wild and brilliant, stubbornly alive. In my quiet, I find galaxies stitched into my spirit. I've gone adventuring through the corners of myself most people never visit, so no, I'm not married. Maybe I never will be. But don't feel bad for me. Don't you dare. Thank you.
Where can we find you?
All right, so I don't have social media, but I think the next open mic I'm going to is in Morningside Heights tomorrow. They're doing, I forgot what
Poetry Festival?
Yeah, I forgot what time they're doing it, but I'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, so thank you.
That's great. That's real good.
Kyle, thank you so much for blessing this stage. I am a bit of a bias. I love me some poetry, so I love when we get started with some. I love that those pieces went together because of our joy of our long length time that we get up on this stage. And you may not know it, but those two really went really well together. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Travis. Thank you. Anthony and GZ Walkers is in the building. And now, this is my Christian rap song that I made in the year 2022. Zeal in God is the craziest. Now, this song is referring to all those brothers in Christ that goes through a lot of stuff when we date the sisters in the church. You know, especially for us brothers, hopefully we try to get our wives like Isaac already got Rebecca. And now, I will entertain to y'all my rap song, Zeal in God is the craziest. Oh, okay. Okay. Zeal in God is the craziest. 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 Zeal. All of a sudden, like the raw thunder, like the water I got baptized, like the bounce of the water, the like tree the power I rise. Who are the so beautiful sister like that? My Star Wars not important. That person can bust up my Bob and Hopping or took out the important. Up to the end of it to me, because for me, for me to have to be my girlfriend, turn with the best of suspicion. We don't have those that content about me goes, and do have a vision. After that, between any person bill for the vision, rap song, get some. To my own rap, then the whole problem told leader, rap prepared to said it was terrible on some structures. She's not the only sister that turned my table off, turned down, said spent out me. And listen to like Lynn Whitfield, listen to like Uma Thurman, listen to like Jack Jackson, listen to the Pope, listen to C. Then one of my mentors, Steve Davis, said, said, you must give about the ages of sisters. Like you said, there's a master top 34 that you come, you still can't see as witnesses. I should talk church leader Ross Democrat advice about Proverbs 50:22. If I become the sisters that I like, which we tell them, it's just like these sisters, like all of the plans that happen to go out and actually be my girlfriend, to resist them. Like the elders mom, like the worst person, that's what goes for us to preach today, who went my preach to life. But the legendary rapper, Elder Queen said, if I'm a sister, first to the I'm not there to refer to the suspected death. He spoke about history. Like all forgotten flaws and forgotten improvements of remember him printing everlasting victory. My picture got for him to give me what? The Zayas. Still either single or go stay, still see the still got this praises. Zeal in God is the craziest. 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 Now that's it for part one, because that's it for part one. The reason why I shortened the rap, the two-part rap song, to give other people a time to shine. Now, I finished my rap song of Zeal in God is the craziest, my classic rap song for 2022. Now to look me up, I have a Facebook channel called Anthony Walker at Anthony Walker 7142 at YouTube.com. For Facebook users, look me up under Anthony Walker, the white GQ letters, cover up me, hold up the microphone. I do other open mic things in the public library in the Bronx, Harlem, and Lower Manhattan libraries. And now Anthony T.Z. Walker has left the building. Thank you for all the love. Yeah!
Thank you so much, N.T.Z.
Thank you,
For
Beth.
those of you who don't know, N.T.Z. has been a faithful regular here at Buunni who always comes through and supports for all of our events. We appreciate you as always.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the love.
On
Yeah,
deck, we're
sorry
going to
about
have
that.
one of our own, Miss Leia Rodriguez, will be coming over to give us some nice words.
Oh,
But coming to the
okay.
stage now is Foley giving us some music.